Hello my fellow Misfortune fans and welcome everyone to Diamond 4 solo queue. Every Friday I show you a pro player Misfortune build on my Smurf account, or on one of my Diamond Smurfs that is. And it's looking pretty crisp right now. Feel that. Feel that. Yo. Let's ARM this. Alright, that was pretty sick. Misfortunately, I don't have enough money for a... Oh well, I can sell this and get a longsword, right? Because I do have biscuits, so not having the potion is not as painful. And I can't buy boots because of my boots, so because of the rune. So yeah, it's Friday again. I'm showing you a pro player build, and well, in pro you only see Kleptomancy or press the attack. Last week I showed Kleptomancy Misfortune. This week I will show you a press the attack version. They always go inspiration secondary for easier lane phase and a better snowball, but worse late game. So that's the trade-off, and it's understandable because games in very high elo or in pro tend to go not as long, so runes such as Gathering Storm are not as important. And the build is full lethality with Blade of the Ruined King first, which I think is a mistake, by the way. I think Ghostblade into Blade of the Ruined King is better. But, well, both have their perks, so I will go with the Blade of the Ruined King rush now, because I want to play... I want to show you how they do it, right? Okay, that minion is not aggroed, which means I can auto it easily. Build is, although the skill order is W max, by the way. That was not worth for Kai'Sa. She lost too much HP, and she lost a summoner. So Hecarim can probably repeat gank very soon. Damn. Nice. Didn't get my press the attack off, but I also got a bounce on Kai'Sa, which is very good. Also, what the pros are never doing is they don't put a point in E, which is definitely a mistake when you have Biscuit Delivery, because Biscuits give you enough mana to be able to cast E occasionally. Not leveling it at all, yeah, it's bad. You're not making use of your mana pool properly. So we'll put a point into E at level 4 and then proceed to max W. Since that's the most optimal skill order for this build, or with this rune setup. Let's try, buddy. Ooh, actually, no, so this took quite a bit of damage. Well, so did they. Ooh. Please don't. A little bit overextended, not gonna lie. But we got Kai'Sa very low, which means even if they come, it will be hard for them to fight, especially with a minion wave like this. Yeah, we should definitely not push this. We have vision, but still, if he blast cones over, we might not be able to react in time. Alright, Jarvan is mid lane. Just tag them with damage whenever possible. Against Pyke, it's not at. Ooh, Jarvan comes. I'm definitely out of here. Might get Kai'Sa. Yeah, we get her. Right. Pop Biscuit, so maybe I can defend this. I might still dive, to be honest. Okay, he dies for that, and he wastes his flash, so that's worth. I lose the minions either way. If I go back... Oh, actually, does he die? Yeah, he does. So I lose minions either way. If I go base, I lose them, and if I die there to trade, we lose the minions. So that's not the difference here. It's still so painful. The whole wave under tower. But yeah, Jarvan killed me solo, and we got kill plus assist, so that's a net positive for us. And also I get closer to my boots, because with every assist I reduce the time, right? As you can see right there, I will get them at 8:15. Which is obviously way better than at 12. So every kill or assist reduces the time they need to arrive by 45 seconds. Okay, Kai'Sa doesn't have lifesteal. I will commit to this. Nautilus should have ran, probably. Yeah, that was definitely not worth. Again, that's what I mean. Even if we ward this, if he just blast cones over, we cannot react in time. So committing to kill the Kai'Sa was definitely the correct play. I again lose farm, but so did she. We're both at horrendous farm levels because of all the madness. Nothing we can do about it. Oh well, I could play more safe. This Jarvan definitely has an eye on the bot lane. I know that this isn't warded. How did he know? Maybe this is warded? Tribush? Yeah. Okay, we shut down that. Yeah, we get 2 shutdowns, so it's again worth. I'm dying for the greater good. I could have played this better. This Jarvan was dead due to Ignite anyway. I should have turned on Pyke sooner. Oh well. Mistakes have been made. We still, obviously we still come out ahead. We trade 2 for 1 and we get a dragon. And again, I'm not farming. It's a dilemma. Alas, what can you do? Maybe now I can get some farm. Please don't engage. If Nautilus engages right now, I again lose farm, and I lost too much farm already. Katarina's roaming down. Acheron preparing for a counter gank. I suspect this is warded. Yeah. By the way, I'm not sure if you really need attack speed boots with this, because you already get a lot of attack speed from other sources. But, well, the pro players use attack speed boots, and again, I'm trying to show you their build today. I definitely need healing reduction. Katarina got Gunblade. Yeah, need to keep her in check. Kai'Sa's flash. Jarvan is coming down. Also Katarina is missing. We need to be careful. I wouldn't mind just going base here. So the wave is in a perfect spot. This will push towards us no matter what. And I also have the correct amount of gold to base. Guess that's more important than the extra biscuit. Also, when you sell the biscuits, so how the biscuits work is when you consume them, you gain max mana forever, right? 40 max mana. And obviously all the regeneration. But if you sell them, you do not only get the gold, but also you will get the 40 mana. So it's definitely not a waste to sell biscuits. By the way, I don't know if you already looked at it, but if you look at my team's summoner names, they seem to be a bunch of degenerates. Oh my god, we get 4-manned, and he misses this. Okay. Damn. Should have reacted way sooner. Yeah, look at them. This one is okay, whatever. But that one is questionable, and that one is definitely also questionable. At least in the context of a video game suited for everyone. Yikes. Yeah, we got out-rotated super hard. We're still ahead of the Kai'Sa. Yeah. What's wrong with Tristana? We are probably stronger than Kai'Sa right now. Even though she has red buff. I'm going for it. At least for some trades. Always keeping an eye on the minimap though. We should not start this. But yeah, if you don't go Ghost Blade first, but Blade of the Ruined King, your ulti is so weak. Good work on her. Nice. Your autos are quite nice, but your ult is just feeble. Until you get your first lethality item. Okay, so they don't have vision on Dragon's HP bar. Which is good to know. I will shove bot here, there's no need to chase him into the jungle. Nice. We got the tower and Pyke is low. Outplaying him with my movement speed from W. I base. Too much gold in my pocket. Can get both my components here. And do I keep the biscuit? I don't think so. Oh, I actually can't. Okay. So after Ghostblade, I will get my Mortar Reminder. Lifesteal, Omnivamp, Lifesteal in runes massively, by the way. His Triumph, he has probably not Ravenous Hunter, but still. Triumph plus Conqueror is reason enough. I have ulti. Oh, damn, I wasn't in range. It's his flash. Coming towards Jarvan. Can probably get him. He's still slowed. Nice. We need to pressure top lane. If Baron spawns and top tower is still there, that's very bad for us. Tana hiding somewhere. Maybe, maybe not. He's definitely stronger than me. I should probably just back off, get my executioners, get my Ghostblade. So I do not quite have my executioners, but almost. We'll definitely get this by my next base. Even if I die here. That's not, right? There's not much that can happen to me with Ghostblade plus Blade of the Ruined King. I need to do something against Tristana though. We're kind of fixing our farm here. Okay, it's not going. Kind of wasted Ghostblade active. It's no big deal though, the cooldown is rather low. That's a questionable dive. Damn. I should not have flashed at all, it's not worth. Obviously. And yeah, the dive was super bad. They should not have dove that. A Rift Herald would have allowed us to take the tower for free, and so we just fed them kills for no reason. He's still dead, right? Yeah. Huh. Not happy about that one. Yeah, team getting impatient, diving for no reason. That's a recipe for disaster. We can kill Katarina, can't we? Especially with Grievous Wounds, I can probably deal with her quite effectively. Alright, let's stay grouped. This might be Baron, yeah. Oh, Nautilus, please stay grouped. I have a control ward, so this should be pretty safe. I took out the ward so nobody attacks it randomly when Baron gets low and they see the HP bar. Wow. Come on, Hecarim. Did we get Baron? Yeah, we got it. They don't have it. It's definitely not worth. That was so painful. We might even lose inhibitor for taking Baron like that. Yeah. We cannot defend in time. Silas respawn. Oh, actually, we lose the tower, but maybe we can defend the inhib. Yeah, we can. Oh, they agreed for it. That's perfect. Two for one again. I always die for that. But it's always worth. My KDA looks terrible because of it. But, it's always good for my team, so... sometimes you just have to sacrifice yourself. I really like to live to the credo of all deaths are preventable and mistakes. But these ones, where I bait them into returning and engaging in a bad fight just for killing me, that's worth it. It's typically what tanks do, but sometimes, well, AD carries are pretty nice, nice bait. Oh, that's so bad. Now, we made the same mistakes that they made earlier and overstayed. I don't like it. They get the inhibitor for this. Pretty sure I cannot defend it. Yeah, they're way too tanky. Being full AD comes to bite us in the back here. I must not die here. Okay, respect us. Is it better to... Yeah, I think I'll finish another lethality item and then I go Black Cleaver for my last item. Because they just stack so much armor. Oh wait, we're actually not full AD. What am I talking about? But still, Jarvan, yeah, okay, he doesn't even stack armor that hard. It's okay. False alarm, everyone. We're still fine, team comp-wise. Tristana should be dead, shouldn't she? Oh, actually she 1v2s, wow. Probably cannot even 1v1 her. Yeah, she's a solo laner, so she's 2 levels ahead. Third Infernal would be juicy. And this game is, by the way, going quite long, which is why I don't like Boots and Biscuits. I'd much rather have Gathering Storm and Absolute Focus. Because my damage will fall off due to the runes. Okay, that's pointless. Okay. I still have ulti. Perfect. We still lose the team fight, right? Yeah.
Enemy double kill. Aced.
So what's going wrong here? We engaged when we shouldn't have, really. And nobody peeled for me. I stood there ulting, but no one has my back, so that's a problem. Maybe I shouldn't ult and just auto attack. But yeah, a big turning point was the Baron call that got us aced. Huh. With Bloodthirster over heal, Jarvan would not be able to dive me like that, by the way. Plus I would have gotten Ninja Tabby. So yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of these pro builds. I think... Oh, maybe my positioning is just too bad to go for that aggressive a setup. Okay, Tristana just instant deletes me. I guess we just lose that one. So yeah, this is how you lose due to bad macro calls, especially the Baron left with Pike the Quadra kill, which is especially painful because that's even more kills due to his shared gold passive. And also my team just didn't do damage, apparently. But, yeah, that happens. I also didn't carry hard enough. I died way too many times, even though sometimes it was worth it. And, yeah, overall, this build is a little bit unsafe, if you ask me. But yeah, it's what the pros are using. They probably are better at League, but worse at Misfortune, if that makes sense. So, if they were to use my builds, they probably climb even better with Misfortune. But I guess Misfortune is not that highly contested in Pro anyway. So yeah, if you want to see last week's Misfortune Pro player build, which is a lot better than this one in my opinion, then all you need to do is click on the link on your screen right there. A big thank you to all my Patreons and channel members. If you want to become a Patreon yourself, just go to patreon.com/mfdb.